Kyle Larson has been in the news lately, and not necessarily for his on-track performance. He indirectly made his way into the headlines just a few weeks ago, when Denny Hamlin called him out on Twitter for causing a wreck on the final lap at Talladega that took out both of his 2311 racing cars, but did it in a tweet that many found offensive. A few weeks before that, the 2021 Cup Series champion made a few waves on his own when he appeared on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio and didn't sugarcoat what he thought about racing on the Bristol dirt.
I mean, I guess the way I look at it, if we're not going to take the windshields out, then why are we racing on dirt? Like, we just shouldn't race on dirt if we're not going to take the windshields out and actually have a dirt race with moisture in the track and, being able to produce a real dirt race. I feel like we're just wasting everybody's time a little bit and, not giving the fans and competitors what we all deserve. So in my opinion, if we're not going to take the windshields out, we might as well just never put dirt on Bristol again, which I'm all for not putting dirt on Bristol, whether we have windshields or not. I think the racing at Bristol is amazing, just as normal. So
this past week, The Athletic's Jeff Gluck published his 12 questions interview with Larson, which featured an assortment of questions, some racing-related and some not. The 29-year-old driver provided a variety of interesting answers, including how often he gets recognized in the grocery store. He also answered a repeat question from his 2014 interview with Gluck about what kind of track he would build if given an unlimited budget. Larson interestingly circled back to discussing Bristol, and once again didn't sugarcoat what was on his mind. If we were with the older Gen 6 car, I would have probably changed my answer and said I would build an asphalt Bristol or something similar to that, maybe a touch bigger, Larson said. But I feel like these next-gen cars, so far they seem to struggle on short tracks, and I think Bristol is going to be really, really bad with it. Not exactly what NASCAR or its fans want to hear from the reigning champion about what many fans consider the most entertaining race of the year. Interestingly, he wasn't done with his criticism, except this time around, it wasn't a track, but a person. Kyle Larson and Clint Bowyer were competitors for years before Bowyer retired after the 2020 season and moved up to the Fox broadcast booth. More recently, the pair have developed a friendship off the track, both supporting their sons, who are just getting started in their young racing careers. Owen Larson and Cash Bowyer have been featured along with Kyle Busch's son Brexton on Fox's pre-race show for the last couple of seasons in a cute segment with Chris Myers. At Fox, Bowyer has found his voice, offering a driver's perspective, but also taking a lighter side on occasion, joking around and taking shots at anyone and everyone. Earlier this year, during an appearance on NASCAR Race Hub, he took a swipe at Larson and his HMS teammates, mocking the drivers for being strong performers on the track, but physically weak off of it.
By the way, what was that look from William Byron? Do you know what that was?
Yeah,
I mean, is that something you guys teach over there?
Yeah, we're doing some self-defense, and so
exactly.
he's coming on strong. He's actually leading the class in self-defense at Hendrick Motorsports right now.
Good to know. That's right.
Yeah.
I would say you might need one with that group. They're good at a lot of things, but I wouldn't think cage match would be one of those things with your bunch. But maybe.
Kyle Larson, who admitted in his interview with Gluck how he tries to avoid drama, never responded to Bowyer's comments. However, in that same article, he didn't hesitate to call out the Fox race analyst when asked the best way to get out of a conversation when someone won't stop talking. Typically, if I'm in a hurry and a fan or somebody is wanting to have a full-blown conversation, I'm pretty short with them. I'll just wrap it up and be like, "All right, I'll see you later." And then they immediately get the hint and close their end of the conversation. You learn a little bit of that from Bowyer. He doesn't even say "see you later." He just disappears. So maybe that's what I should do. You'll be like mid-conversation with Clint and he's just gone. It's like, I guess we're over. It's sometimes rude, but it's just Clint. Clint Bowyer regularly fires shots, as he often refers to it, and calls out other drivers and teams. It's funny when the tables are turned on him, and especially ironic when it's coming from one of the drivers who deliberately avoids drama and allows his performance to do all the talking. And in the last year, his performance has had plenty to say.